What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we have a very spicy triple dragon team from none other than Callum on Toast, a fellow content creator. Be sure to go check out his channel. I'll have a link down in the description. But would you just look at that? Arctibax, Shadow Alolan Executor, and Shadow Dragonite. And these battles are no joke. He was able to hit Veteran with this team, and at the timing of hitting Veteran this season, that is basically near leaderboards in Go Battle League because of how early we are in this season, right? So huge congrats to Callum on Toast on that run. I'm excited to see Triple Dragon. What could go wrong? All right, getting into the first battle, we have Arctibax versus Whimsicott. Well, this is a tough lead already, but thankfully, Arctibax does have access to Icy Wind, which is super effective damage. Now, that was a bit quick. I don't think that was enough for Moonblast, so he's going to go ahead and, yeah, it is going to be a Seed Bomb right there. And then Icy Wind now going to be coming through. This probably is going to do quite a bit of damage. It is Stab, same type attack bonus. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Woo! Good morning, Whimsicott. See ya. Next, it's going to be a Skeledirge coming in, so they're going to go ahead and look to go for a Dragon Claw here for some very nice chip damage, and then we will see them swap out into a Shadow Dragonite, which is going to be resisting those fast moves of Incinerate. And if Skeledirge is the best answer to the Dragons, then the opponent is in trouble. There's a Lanturn in the back. Alolan Executor is going to have a very, very fun time with this Pokemon, as a Surf is not going to be enough to KO. We will see the Superpower now come through. This is basically going to one-shot if the Lanturn does not shield, but they do, so that's perfectly fine. And then we're going to see this Alolan Executor come in. Mind you, Grass and Dragon, so it's resisting a lot right here. We'll have to see how hard it hits. Thunderbolt, yeah, not that much damage. They're just going to go ahead and fast move down. The Skeledirge is still in the back, but that's extremely low as well. And that's just going to be a good game. Shadow Alolan Executor here is going to be taking it. Yeah, the opponent basically just let it go. Good first battle. All right, moving into the next one. Arctibax versus Obamasnow. Man, all right, we are facing some very tough teams, very strong core breakers. I mean, anything that beats a dragon is a core breaker, right? Because it beats the whole team. So they're going to go ahead and shield the Weather Ball, and rightfully so. We do see a swap out into a Cofagrigus, so we will likely see an Icy Wind be thrown now. Apply that debuff, and then they got to come in with something else here. Arctibax is going to be the best option. We will see Dragonite come in, which is a good call. Dragonite does have access to Superpower, which Obamasnow really needs to watch out for. They let the Shadow Ball go through as well, hoping they can survive, which they do. Dragon Claw able to come through. This might just get a shield here from the Obamasnow. Let's see. It does. Perfect. Now they're in the one shields. And Alolan Executor is praying that Arctibax can take down this Obamasnow. They do get the Dragon Claw in time. This is huge. This is absolutely huge for them, as the Obamasnow will give up the final shield. And the question is, yeah, they're going to go ahead and let it go. They're going to trust in the Shadow Alolan Executor. Not able to take it out, but they will be able to fast move down with Dragon Tail. The final Pokemon is going to be a Lanturn. This is going to be a Draco Meteor from... Please go. Yes, thank you, Callum on Toast. Thank you for going for the Draco Meteor. You love to see it. Boom! One shot's the Lanturn, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, moving to the next one. Froslass. Oh my goodness. 3 hard lead lockdowns right here against this whole team. Whimsicott in Game 1, Shadow Obamasnow Game 2, Froslass here in Game 3. But Arctibax is a great lead for this Triple Dragon team because it has that added Ice typing, which helps out against a lot of the common counters in this meta with the Icy Wind. For neutral or super effective damage. Now the Froslass is going to go ahead and throw another Avalanche, and they're going to go ahead and give up 2 shields. We do see a swap out here. I believe that was a Vigoroth. So they're going to apply the Icy Wind debuff and then look to come in with a Shadow Dragonite, which is going to be the good call here. Rock Slide. I think this was enough. This is a bit sped up, but I think it was enough. Yeah, it is. Shadow Dragonite able to survive. Barely, though, as they go ahead and go for a Dragon Claw, looking to take out the Vigoroth. And then we will likely see, oh, it's going to be Sableye coming in. This is tough. I don't think Froslass is going to be able to get to another charge move in time based on the fast move damage that we see. So it's going to be up to Alolan Exeggutor here to try to put some pressure on. And look at that. What was that? 4 Dragon Tails maybe, and took it down like 60% HP. The Foul Play does KO, but I don't think Arctibaxis, Arctibaxis isn't taking it. Sableye able to survive and throw the Foul Play here to close this game out. So good battle, close one. All right, moving into the next one, we have Arctibax versus Alolan Sandslash. For anyone that doubted at the beginning of this video, here is a series of battles of facing very tough Pokemon for a triple dragon team. I don't want to see anything in the comments saying, they're weak to Froslass, they're weak to Obamasnow. I don't want to see it. Calamon is facing it and showing it, so we'll have to see how he can overcome. He does get to another Dragon Tail, or Dragon Claw, I should say, in time, but they do swap out into Sableye here, so we will see the Shadow Dragonite now come in. This is, again, one of those situations where, oh, they go for the Dragon Claw early instead of trying to farm down, which could be a good call if they do get a shield, because, they might want to let this go. Yeah, Calamon, yeah. The Alolan Exeggutor is going to need to come in right here and farm down, and then just double shield the Alolan Sandslash, and then whatever's in the back hopefully gets KO'd. So that's probably what we're going to see right here. I believe the Alolan Sandslash was a Shadow Claw as well, which is going to be less damage than Powder Snow. I could be wrong. It was Shadow Claw. Yep, double shield. It's low enough, even with that steel typing. It's going to get deleted. Shadow Alolan Sandslash is very glassy, as we see right there. And there's a Jellicent in the back. This is huge. Seed Bomb is super effective damage, and this is a Shadow Alolan Exeggutor here. Seed Bomb is going to be getting the final shield, and this is looking to be a good game. Remember, there's still Arctibax in the back for a potential sack swap. They will go for the Seed Bomb now to KO. Did the Alolan Sandslash go down, or did it swap out? Boom! No, it swapped out. Uh-oh. They don't survive this Ice Punch. I know that for sure. It's going to come down to Dragon Breath versus Shadow Claw. Dragon Breath takes it! Arctibax able to get the W. Alright, moving into the next one. Arctibax versus Whimsicott again. I wonder if there's any lead wins in this video. That just goes to show how strong Calamon is with this team. I think that's very important to differentiate here. Calamon is a very skilled battler, and I think it would be very hard for anyone to just pick up this team and have massive success. I could be wrong, but clearly you're going to be facing off against a lot of hard counters, and you could get very dicey very quickly. So I think this is just a oh, good shield right there. This is just a nod to Calamon being able to pilot a very a monotype team. I mean, it's not monotype because of everything else, right? The flying, the grass, the ice, but it's all dragons, right? And they share common weaknesses. So we will see the body slam come through from the Dubwool, but Dragonite is looking pretty strong here. Will they give up a shield though? Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and give up the shield. Look to farm down. They have way too much energy in order to give it up that easily. And a superpower. This is going to be resisted because of the fairy typing, but it hits like a truck. And we see them decide not to shield, so that's huge. They might be able to get the Dragon Breath down, but they don't. They go for the Dragon Claw instead, trying to get rid of this Whimsicott. And they do. Final Pokemon is going to be a Skeledirge, so this is now a very dicey game. It's going to come up to a sacrificial swap here. Let's see if he can do it. Alolan Exeggutor coming in. Yep, here it comes. Sacrificial swap. There it is. Beautiful. Able to catch the disarming voice. And then now it's going to be up to fast moves here. But I think Skeledirge still wins. Yeah, there's another disarming voice. So unfortunate. Not able to do enough damage there. Skeledirge this season is incredibly strong. I've showcased it a few times already. So good game. Alright, moving to the next one. We have Vigoroth on the lead, so we will see a swap out now into Dragonite to get ahead on energy. And the opponent deciding to stay in and looking to throw a charge move here. Is it going to be the Rock Slide? No, it's just going to be a Body Slam. So they called the bait. We will see a swap out into Lanturn as they go ahead and go for the superpower here. And just like before, when Lanturn was out on the field and kind of stuck there, we saw the Alolan Exeggutor able to come in and hard farm down because of the massive resistances with the grass and dragon typing. So that's what we're going to see right here. They can come in with a lot of energy. That Seed Bomb is still going to be devastating against a Vigoroth. It's neutral. But tell you what, this Alolan Exeggutor is going to hit like a truck. Alright. Let's see. Here it comes. Going for the Seed Bomb. I like how the animation is the Alolan Exeggutor's head going to the other side of the field to like bop him on the head. I think that's just really cool. I love the different animations that this game has with some of these Pokemon, like the Shadow Force Giratina Alter. That one's hilarious too. We will see the swap out, and it is going to be a Dunsparce in the back. So the Icy Wind is going to be coming in clutch right here to apply a much needed debuff, because Rock Slide is super effective, as that added ice typing is going to be detrimental here in this matchup. But Icy Wind, getting a shield and getting the attack debuff, I think is going to prove very useful because they should be able to survive a Rock Slide coming through. Unfortunately, not able to get to another Icy Wind in time, so they opted to go for the Dragon Claw. And they should be able to fast move down here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, not able to do it, but Alolan Exeggutor does have a little bit of health left and some energy. Maybe we see a Seed Bomb here against the Vigoroth. No, Vigoroth swapped in, but they have the Seed Bomb anyways. Dunsparce now is going to be going down, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Boom. Down it goes. All right, moving into the next one, we have Arctibax versus Skeledirge here on the lead. So they're going to go ahead and decide to stay in. Dragon Claw does quite a bit of damage. We've seen how much it can do already in this matchup. And we'll have to see if the Skeledirges were going to respect it. And they do. And then remember, they do have access to Disarming Voice, right? Super effective damage against all the dragons here. So they're going to be forced to shield. And then we do see a swap out into another Arctibax. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Icy Wind to apply that debuff. This is still going to do quite a bit of damage. They get the final shield. We will see Alolan Exeggutor decide to come in and tank the charge move here. The Dragon Claw is going to be let go. Not able to farm down in time, but they could easily come in with Dragonite and farm down, get some energy. Let's see. Yep, Dragonite's going to come in. Skeledirge now. Do they decide to come in? No, it's going to be an Alolan Sandslash. The opponent, got to be careful here. The opponent could swap out at any point. I think they might have Disarming Voice, or they're one fast move away. There it is. Yep, good throw right there. They were one away. And now it's going to be a race between Dragonite and Superpower, Alolan Sandslash and Ice Punch. Here we go. And they get to the Superpower in time. Shadow Dragonite is going to be taking this game. Boom! Down it goes. And that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Alright, moving into the next one. Oh man, we're only like not even halfway through this video. Here we go. Buckle up. Skarmory coming in doing super effective damage. They're going to go ahead and look to go for the Icy Wind here. Skarmory's kind of a tough Pokemon for this team to deal with because it's so bulky, being able to resist those Dragon Breaths, right? So they're probably just sacking the Arctibax here, and then maybe coming in with Shadow Dragonite and looking to shred it down. Yeah, Shadow Dragonite's going to go ahead and come in. We do see a counter swap into Vigoroth, which is totally fine. They're already down a shield. They're going to look to go for Superpower here to get 2 shields now from the opponent, which they do. A counter swap now into an Alolan Exeggutor. And they got to be careful about the Body Slam damage, but he doesn't care. I think he's going to keep the Shadow Dragonite alive in order to potentially sweep this game. Not able to get to the Seed Bomb, unfortunately. But Shadow Dragonite now can easily come in and farm down, and this is where things get very dangerous because it's all a matter of what that final Pokemon is. We know Skarmory. They go for the Superpower right away, which is so dangerous because you apply that debuff to yourself in both your attack and defense, and you don't get the KO. You have to give up a shield. This is very difficult for them. Oh, it's over. Shadow Obamasnow in the back. Good game. All right, moving into the next one, we have Arctibax versus Palossand here on the lead. So Icy Wind going to be very strong in this matchup. Dragon Breath already shredding almost 50% HP before the Icy Wind can even come through, as a Scorching Sands is going to go ahead and get shielded. Attack drop there on the Artibax, which is unfortunate, but the Palossand still needs to respect the damage that Icy Wind can do, as they will give up a shield. We will see the Dragonite swap in and a Lanturn come in. This is the best answer to Dragons, as they're going to go ahead and go for Superpower now. Massive damage, and might just get shielded here by the Lanturn. No, they decided to let it go. Dragonite looking to try to go for the farm down, but Lanturn throws at the last second. It has to be a Thunderbolt in order to KO, and it will. Boom, down goes the Dragonite. And now we will see who's going to bring in the Executor. Yeah, Executor is going to go ahead and come in. Fast move down with Dragon Tail. And let's see what is going to be coming into this matchup. It is going to be the Palossand. This is their best answer. Shadow Ball potentially coming through, so they're going to go ahead and shield it. Now we get to find out what's in the back. Scorching Sands was the bait. It's going to be a Dunsparce back there, and Dunsparce is not going to like the damage output that this Dragon Tail and Seed Bomb combination is putting down, as they do give up the final shield. Remember, Artibax is very weak to the Rock Slide, so they have to be careful about the energy here, as they will swap out and look to go for the Dragon Claw at the last second. Dunsparce got a little greedy, but Artibax is able to capitalize here, as Dragon Claw nearly KOs the final charge move coming out from the Dunsparce, and now it is going to be a race at the end here. Oh, Artibax does get the farm down. That's going to, they surrender. Good game. All right, moving into the next one, we have Artibax versus Double here on the lead. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a swap out, but let's see how they decided. Yep, there's the Dragonite. That's just because of the double kick fast move, right? It is super effective, as they can easily let the Body Slam go. Now, Shadow Dragonite, it's going to get near one shot every single time, but they do draw out a Dunsparce, which is very interesting, as they're going to go ahead and go for a Dragon Claw here. And I think the Dunsparce is going to be forced to shield, which they do, and now they're going to be forced to throw, because Dragonite could get to a Superpower. So that's a good play right there from Callum on Toast. Had the opponent decided to shield and not throw, they do get to a Superpower in time. So now we all see Executor come in, looking to load up on energy. Double, we know, was on the lead. And considering both of those Pokemon are weak to Vigoroth, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a counter to Vigoroth in the back, whether that's something like Skeledirge, Palossand, or maybe Jellicent. And obviously, we're going to hope for Jellicent right here. Palossand actually would be good as well with the Seed Bomb Icy Wind combination. Double coming back in. Yep, Double coming back in. They're weak in the back somehow. I'm going to guess Jellicent. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe Palossand. I think Jellicent is the most meta answer. Let's see. Body Slam. They do counter swap. Skarmory. We were completely wrong. All of us were wrong, except for Timmy 2 times, who is who said Skarmory down in the comments after seeing what happened. Icy Wind, though, does get shielded, and let's see if the Artibax can actually KO here. I don't, yeah, I think it's game over. Calmontos knows this, so he's going to go ahead and let the Sky Attack go through, and then go down to the fast move there, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. I mean, it was a good read, right? Something weak, potentially Dragons in the back, but it wasn't. All right, Lanturn. We do see a counter swap into Altaria, so they're going to race to try to get to this Icy Wind here. This is obviously going to KO, maybe get the first shield of this game. And it does. Now, they're deciding to stay in, as the opponent's going to look to go for Sky Attack. And if I was Callum, I would... Oh, deciding to shield. Counter swap, excuse me. Counter swap into Dragonite, going for the aggressive farm down. They do get it in time. And then we will probably see that Lanturn come back in, unless they have a really hard answer for Dragons. Unless they have a Froslass. Very hard to answer indeed, as they go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw here for neutral damage. And they do get a shield, which is perfect. But Artibax and Alolan Executor are in a very tough position, because he needs a Alolan Executor in order to win this game against the Lanturn, but he also has to get rid of this Froslass right away. And Switch Clock is not up. Thankfully, he stayed in with the Froslass. This is Calamontos is like, thank goodness, this Dragon Claw is going to be huge. The Dragon Breath damage is going to be huge. They counter swap in, but the Lanturn comes in right away. That Froslass might have energy, and this is going to come down to the wire. I think the play here for Callum is to double Seed Bomb, and he knows it. He absolutely knows it. Oh, he's going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb early, but I think I think one fast move, unless Froslass has the charge move, is going to be enough. And it is. Froslass goes down, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, another Lanturn here on the lead. And we will see a Vigoroth swap in, so they're going to look to go for that Icy Wind and then probably come in with the Dragonite like we've seen before. They're going to look to let the Body Slam go through, able to survive, as Icy Wind here is crucial for this matchup, for the next matchup coming in, right? The Dragonite coming into it, as it lowers that attack, allowing Dragonite to easily survive a Rock Slide and definitely survive a Body Slam, as they're going to go ahead and look to shield. It is going to be the Body Slam, though. So now they're going to try to farm down. They will go for a Dragon Claw before another charge move can come through, as the Vigoroth did have quite a bit of energy there. And then we will see that Lanturn come in. And Lanturn now, hopefully, yeah, they decide to throw. But I think this is just a Surf. I think that was a bit quick. Yeah, it was a bit quick. So Dragonite is going to be able to get the superpower off. And now it's going to come down to what is in the back, and hopefully Alolan Exeggutor here with... oh, they get a shield. That's huge. Alolan Exeggutor now is in a prime position. Draco Meteor, Seed Bomb, Dragon Tail, Shadow added on. 1-0 shields, and it's going to be a Dunsparce in the back. The Draco Meteor is going to be coming. Do not disappoint us here, Callum. Go for it. Please go for the Draco Meteor. No, he goes for the Seed Bomb. He's going for the optimal play. What are you doing? The Seed Bomb, not enough to KO. They counter swap back into Arctibax here to catch the charge move. Draco Meteor would have KO'd there. Just saying. As Lanturn now coming in is going to get KO'd here with a Seed Bomb, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. The optimal play was Draco Meteor. Boom! Good battle. Alright, moving into the next one. We have Arctibax versus Diggersby on the lead. So that added Icy Wind here is going to be very beneficial. We'll have to see if this is a Scorching Sands Hyper Beam combo or a Fire Punch Diggersby. Let's see. It's going to be the Scorching Sands Hyper Beam most likely, as an Icy Wind now going to be coming through. This is an opportunity for them to bail out as well into that Dragonite. And nope, we don't see the bailout. They're going to look to stay in, hoping to maybe get to 2 Icy Wind. Oh, catching the Scorching Sands is good, though. Let's see. It is heavily resisted right there, as they will be able to get to a Dragon Claw here against Altaria. That's going to be forcing shield number 2 of this game, and we know how that goes with an Alolan Exeggutor as Dragonite. No, the Altaria decides to no shield and gets KO'd there with Dragon Breath. Diggersby now maybe coming back in with a quick attack farm down. Yeah, that's what it's looking to do. Get as much energy as possible. Alolan Exeggutor could potentially farm down with 2 shields. Yeah, that's what they're going to look to do. Just load up on energy. We'll have to give up a shield here. Unless they're... Yeah, it's safer to just give up the shields. It is going to be a Fire Punch variant of the Alolan Exeggutor. So they can easily let this go. It's only going to do neutral damage. And they can survive that. Final Pokemon is going to be a Charjabug. Uh-oh. Charjabug right here doing resisted damage with that Volt Switch fast move, as Seed Bomb does get the final shield. They swap out into Arctibax, and the opponent decides to surrender. Good game. Alright, moving to the next one. Arctibax, Whimsicott. We saw how this went in game 1. The opponent... basically slept on the damage from Icy Wind. It took me by surprise how much that actually did, as it's just an Icy Wind, but my gosh, it's a lot of damage. This time the opponent decides to shield, as now we get to see the mind games of, is it a Moonblast or is it not? It was. Boom! Down goes Arctibax. Now they have to choose what is going to come in here, as all the moves are going to be resisted. So Dragonite looking to be the option, as another Moonblast potentially coming through. And this is why Whimsicott could be very dangerous for this team, is that's just the raw damage it can do now. Alolan Exeggutor is going to swap into that Lanturn safe swap, as it's a very good defensive matchup like we've seen throughout this video. Easily able to tank a Thunderbolt or 2, load up on extra energy, and keep that Dragonite healthy in the back with some energy as well. But it's going to be teamwork here in order to take down the Whimsicott, because it's resisting Draco Meteor, it's resisting Seed Bomb, but there's so much energy on this Alolan Exeggutor that it could potentially do it. And a Skeledirge coming in, the Draco Meteor, the almighty. Boom! See ya! But now Whimsicott gets the farm down. It's going to be up to Dragonite to win this game. I think double Dragon Claw is the play here, as they're going to go ahead and go for the charge move. And this is going to come down to the wire. Fairy Wind gains energy very quickly, and this is a mind game. Is it Seed Bomb? Is it Moonblast? They're calling the... Oh, it was a bait. Here we go. It's going to be a race. The charge move, they do get to the superpower in time, and this is going to be a good game. That Skeledirge is just praying. It's shielded. Boom. Down goes the Whimsicott, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Man. Oh, another Obamasnow. That Draco Meteor, that's going to leave a lasting impression on that trainer who let that go through. I tell you what. Obamasnow, though, with Weather Ball can handle this team pretty well if it decides to go into double shields, but knowing this trainer, they have no clue it's 3 dragons, so the optimal play is actually not keeping the... well, there was one shield. Here comes another Weather Ball. The Arctibax is going to go ahead and shield this, and we've seen from this situation that they can go for a dragon... Oh, a swap out into Sableye, so this is a free Icy Wind debuff that they can apply, and then maybe come in with the Dragonite and look to farm down. No, they're going to come in with the Executor here. And interesting play, because with a Sableye and a Obamasnow, I would guess Lanturn in the back. Could be wrong, but let's see. Now, Obamasnow is going to come in. They do get the Powder Snow down. And now it's going to be up to Dragonite and Arctibax. The question is, do you just come in with Dragonite and just commit to farm down? Yeah, I think you have to. You have to give up a shield, right? This is it's obviously going to one-shot, and you just got to pray whatever's in the back is something that you can handle. Let's see. It's going to be a Jellicent, so maybe the switch clock is coming back up. Here we go. They do have the count on Bubble as well, so maybe they catch the Shadow Ball here. 1. They do! Beautiful catch right there, as Calamon Toast flexes the sack swap. And then Dragonite now able to go for the Dragon Claw here to take out the Jellicent. And now it's going to be a race between Dragon Breath and Powder Snow. Here we go. Dragon Breath gets it. That is going to be a good game. Very well played. And that was that the final one? That's the final one. Huge congrats here to Calamon Toast. Again, hitting Veteran with this team at a time when Veteran, this ranking right there, is like pushing leaderboards. That's huge with a triple dragon team. So shout out to Calamon Toast. I'll go ahead and if you guys want to. Again, the link's in the description. A lot of you probably already know this awesome content creator. Always brings the spice. Everything is nice. But there it is if you guys want to YouTube search it, Calamon Toast. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Shout out to Calamon Toast for sharing these battles with us. That was awesome. And like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.